may be wondering where Audrey is, right? Audrey's not here today. I heard she's in a whole other world, that's right, dating back into prehistoric times.
That makes sense because the Amica Mutual Pavilion in Providence has turned into Isla Nublar for the entire weekend. That's a remote island, if you didn't know, 120 miles west of Costa Rica, for the Jurassic World live tour. Oh my goodness, we want to check in right now with her along with Ashley. They are there. It's all about the prehistoric fun. Good morning, Ashley.
Yes.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, we are not at the Amp. We're at Jurassic World Live, and this is such a big deal. I had to bring Audrey with me. We had to get her off site.
Here I am.
And give her her first live shot, and we're here with Madison, who is going to tell us all about this incredible show. Madison, I already told you I had the great pleasure of seeing this show last night, and it was wonderful. But for our viewers who are unfamiliar, tell us what Jurassic World Live is.
Well, first and foremost, thank you. So glad you could come. We are really bringing the Jurassic World to life right in front of your eyes. So if you love dinosaurs, if you love the franchise, it's going to feel really familiar. But what's special about our show is it's an authentic storyline with brand new characters and a brand new dinosaur. So it feels really familiar and everything you love about Jurassic World, but it's brand new.
Yeah, it was great. Audrey, and you haven't seen the show yet either.
No, I haven't seen the show yet, but tell me, so, I'm sure our viewers are wondering, so, like, is it for kids, is it for adults, is it for everybody? What would you say?
That's a great question. It is a perfect way to make family memories. It is very child-friendly, but if you love dinosaurs, if you're a fan of the franchise, it's got that nostalgia from Jurassic Park. And so we see everyone, all different ages, children, date nights, just everyone's having the best time.
So all those oohs and ahs from the entire audience.
Very, very much so, yes.
Oh, I love that.
And we're standing here by the Jeep, which plays an integral role in the show, amongst many other things. And it's a really interesting show to describe because it has a little bit of everything. It's very active. It's very physical. Tell us more about the performance of it that goes on, because it's not like watching a movie. You're not just sitting there watching a movie.
It's a really immersive experience. So in order to tell the storyline and portray these characters that have depth, we put a lot of physicality into it. So whether you're a Dinoteer bringing one of the dinosaurs to life, they're about 130 to 140 pounds, so it takes immense athleticism to bring the realism to them. Or whether you're one of the human performers in the show, we're doing a ton of stunts. There's motorcycles, there's pyrotechnics, there's just so much action happening, and it's all really choreographed and thought out so that our audiences get this amazing story and we're all keeping each other safe on the stage.
Yeah, it was so cool to see like the stunts that were happening. I wasn't necessarily expecting. So Audrey, to see that was like, we were all sitting there in awe, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that they can move like that in here.
And we were talking about beforehand that you said, a lot of people are surprised when they come because it is so interactive. But, what do you hope people leave feeling once they've seen the entire show? Because I'm sure it's so gratifying just to hear what's going on. But what do you want them to leave with?
That's a great question. Thank you. One of my favorite things about the show and performing the show is we have such a heartfelt storyline. And so I think audiences come expecting to see dinosaurs and they leave with this feeling of, wow, that was a spectacle. Not only did I see dinosaurs, but I loved the characters. I loved the new dinosaurs that they introduced us to. And I think they really feel attached to the story and the characters that we introduce. And I think they just leave feeling like, wow, those are family memories that I am going to talk about and remember for a really long time.
Oh, I love that. That's so special.
It was a surprisingly emotional show, I have to say. By the end, we were all so deeply involved in the storyline, and I came with, my little crew, and we're all ages, 4 up to 40. So we all took something from it, and it was fun to see everyone kind of respond to a different point. And I'm sure you must see that because it's, you can be young, you can be older, but everyone is really loving every moment of it.
I really think that the show has themes that read to everybody, whether it's romance, whether it's taking a chance and letting someone know how you feel about them, or whether it's simply being courageous and standing up for your team. I think there is a theme in the show that everyone of every age group can relate to and what they are experiencing in their life. And I love that we have characters and dinosaurs that portray all of those larger themes.
And of course, we can't forget about the dinosaurs. So stay tuned because we are going to meet some of the dinosaurs coming up. But for now, we're going to send it back in studio to you.
Jurassic World is coming to life in an action-packed live arena show. Now it is at the Amica Pavilion in Providence through Sunday. Your trip will take a terrifying turn after a Rex escapes and chaos ensues in the park. Ashley is there right now. We're going to check in and make sure everybody's okay. Everybody cool there?
We're all cool. Well, you know there's nothing we love here on the Rhode Show more than chaos. So obviously we are thriving this morning. I'm back here with Madison, this is just the coolest show. We got a little preview last night, which is awesome. And the show itself, you know, for those who are unfamiliar, obviously everyone knows the franchise of Jurassic World. But this is its own storyline that people, you know, you don't have to have seen the movie. If you did see the movie, that's cool too. Let's talk a little bit more about the actual storyline that people will see here.
So we're introducing brand new characters and a brand new dinosaur to the Jurassic World franchise. And one of my favorite things about the story is it has a lot of heart and it has themes that center around bravery and really doing whatever it takes to protect your team. So Dr. Kate is the character I play, and she works along with a fellow scientist, mercenary, and 2 interns, and they have created a piece of technology called the Dino Decoder. And so Dr. Kate studies the emotional intelligence of dinosaurs, and that's something she's very passionate about. And very naturally, the bad guys get a hold of this technology. And so our whole journey is about Dr. Kate and the band of heroes protecting this technology, protecting Jeannie, and really just standing up for what they believe is right.
It was really fun to watch because you get enthralled with these characters. And Dr. Kate is the star of the show, for the record. So, like, this is, like, Dr. Kate was the real deal. I was so impressed by what goes on because there's so much to this storyline, but also what you're doing. There's acrobatics involved, you know, there's dinosaurs. Like you said, you're learning about the dinosaurs' feelings at the same time. I mean, there is really a lot going on during this show.
There's a lot of different themes to follow. So if you're just here for the dinosaurs, you will be totally satisfied because they're amazing. They're larger than life. They really are spectacular. And if you're someone that when you watch a show, you really love getting involved with the characters and story, we also have that for you as well. If you're someone that just loves and is enthralled by the technology of shows, it's super immersive. We have projection mapping, we have pyrotechnics, we have a spotlight tracking system. So whatever friends come to see the show, it's so fun to hear the perspective they take. Some watch it for the technology, some watch for the storyline and the stunt work, some watch just for the dinosaurs. So I really think there's something for everyone in the show.
Yeah, there is. And the kids were super involved in the show. So you think, like, you know, sometimes like, oh, would they want to sit through a whole show? They, from every turn, something new is happening. It's fast paced. It's moving. You are completely engaged all along. And, you know, we have to talk about the dinosaurs. Yes. They are very impressive to see when you're sitting here in the pavilion.
They're really impressive when I'm on stage with them. So the show was 2.5 years in the making, and that was just because we put so much care into the detail of the show. Our dinosaurs are from the CGI models in the films, so they're extremely realistic and very familiar to what you know in the films. And then also just the athleticism it takes to bring them to life is really an art form of itself. Watching our dino captain sort of coach people through, because not only does it take athleticism for the physicality of the dinosaur, but then to emote in the way they do. And one of my favorite pieces of feedback I got from the show was, without any words being said, they could just feel the emotional connection between Dr. Kate and her dinosaur Jeannie, and that all happens without words. And so that really is an art form to be able to dinoteer the dinosaurs in that way and make the audience feel that connection.
Yes, and you really do feel it from the audience. I have to say, it is a magical show, and we're not done yet. We are going to see more right here from the AMP, from Jurassic World Live, so stay tuned. But for now, we're going to send it back to you in the studio.
Everybody, I came up with dinosaur names
That's
for
what
us.
Oh, good.
Pterodactyl and a Brendosaurus.
That's what he does.
How about that?
That's what he does during the break.
That's really what I do.
Pays off.
Anyway, moving on. I'm sure Ashley and Audrey will love that. The Jurassic World Tour is in Providence this weekend, and it features 24 life-size dinosaurs among several different species.
Now, we already met a few earlier in the show, but there is at least one more that we need to meet.
Let's take it over to Audrey, who is there live behind the scenes at the Amica Mutual Pavilion. Hey, Audrey.
Hey guys, so I love your dinosaur names, so have one for me when I get back. But yes, we are in Jurassic World. They're doing their live tour right now. We're with Madison, Embry, and I'm kind of feeling like something is creeping up behind me. Mattis, what do you think?
I think we have a special guest.
Oh my goodness. Now this is Jeannie, right? Okay.
Yes, this is Jeannie. She is the star of the show, and she is a Troodon. And Jeannie is short for genius. Troodons are believed to have been the smartest dinosaur to have ever existed. And she is a new character in our show and the star of our show.
So tell me this, when the kids see, hi Jeannie, hi Jeannie, I want to give you a hug, but I'm a little scared too at the same time.
She is very sweet, and because I'm here, I think she'll be much more calm. But she still is a predator, and she's a carnivore. She has big old teeth there, so we need to be careful with her. But I think she'll be pretty nice right now.
So tell me about the reaction when not only kids but the adults see Jeannie come out.
My favorite is within 3 minutes of the show, you hear people chanting, "Jeannie, Jeannie, Jeannie." It takes 3 minutes, and the audience is in love with her, and it's the sweetest. I love it so much.
So now Jeannie, where Jeannie agrees. Jeannie agrees. Oh my goodness, how adorable! How cute! I'm gonna say cute. Jeannie's cute. Is it okay to call Jeannie cute?
I would say you can call Jeannie cute, but there are some scenes where she is pretty ferocious and pretty powerful as well. So she has range. She's got range.
Now tell me this: the storyline, obviously, Jeannie is a huge part of it. And what should people expect about seeing Jeannie throughout the show?
We follow Jeannie on a really big journey, and part of that journey is we find out that she has eggs that have been left on Isla Nublar. So Kate demands that her team goes back and finds these eggs, and it's really, really fun. We take audiences on an epic journey finding Jeannie's eggs all throughout Isla Nublar.
And now we were talking before we came on that, a lot of the audience will come here, and if they don't know much about dinosaurs themselves, they're going to leave knowing more knowledge about dinosaurs. So tell me that.
Yes, so within the show, we always take the time to explain the dinosaur, the species that they are, information about them. And then also, you'll probably end up sitting next to a child that is a dinosaur encyclopedia and can tell you everything that's happening. So whether it's through on the arena floor, us telling you what's happening, or the child next to you, someone will be able to inform you, and you will leave learning a lot about dinosaurs.
And that's the beauty of this show, is that you're not only coming here just to be entertained, but you're also leaving just knowing something a bit more about this unbelievable species.
Yes, whether you're learning about dinosaurs, whether you're taking away information about being courageous and being brave and having heart, I think audiences will leave taking something away from this experience.
Now, you play Dr. Kate. You are the female heroine. Tell me, what do you love as Dr. Kate about Jeannie?
Oh, what I love about Jeannie is how we were kind of talking about her range. She's strong and she's sweet, and she's willing to do anything to protect the people she loves. And I really feel like those are all qualities that Dr. Kate has as well. And so I think that's what makes our bond so special, is that we have strength, we care for our people, and we'll do anything to protect them.
And I know one of the other stars is Blue. So can you tell me just a little bit about Blue? Just a little bit of a sneak peek for people coming to see the show.
Oh my gosh, last night there was a sweet little girl that had a sign that said, "I love you, Blue," on it. And I saw her face when Blue came onto the arena floor, and she was going bonkers. The audience loves when Blue comes out to the arena floor.
And you were saying too that, the audience members, if they're sitting near kids, will be experiencing a different kind of show as well because of that excitement when they see all the dinosaurs come out.
That's one of my favorite parts of doing the show, is that the audience really does get to be immersive. It's not a show where you have to sit and be quiet and have your hands on your lap. You can really be chanting and yelling and screaming for the heroes and booing the bad guys. And it really is super immersive. As performers, we love when we hear that. And I think it just makes for a really fun experience for families as well.
Which is great too, because you know what? Every seat, obviously, in Jurassic World is a great seat to have.
I feel that way too. If I'm ever out of the show doing performance notes, I've sat and watched the show from multiple different perspectives, and I think every perspective in the arena has something special to offer. Whether you're up close and seeing the dinosaurs up close and personal, or pulled back and really getting to take in the whole spectacle of the show, I really don't think there's a bad seat in the house.
Well, you may get your tickets. You got to get down here. We're going to go hang out with Jeannie for a little bit. We're not going to touch. We're just going to admire, but we're going to send it back to the studio now with you guys.